Ah, not a moment too soon. Welcome back, girls. You seem in a good mood.
Also, didn't you have a sore leg? How are you able to jump like that just now?
Did a day of relaxation really do that much for it? Oh, yes, my leg is feeling a lot better, but that's not why I'm in high spirits. I'm not really sure why. I just have a really good feeling about the future. Let's say we have a barbecue tonight, girls, under the moonlight. That sounds wonderful.
Geez, how could I refuse family time? I'm there.
Meat, steak, and someone to handle the condiments who isn't me. You know all of my weaknesses. One day I'll be sure to get you for that. Well, just let you know, the vending machine has been acting really spastic lately, so just avoid going near it. You might get electrocuted or something. Odd, but yeah, we'll keep away from it. A certain bunny been gnawing on cords again?
Don't try to put this on me. I only do that to stuff I own. Sometimes, when I'm feeling really peckish.
How do you even find the time between sleeping in odd places, your night shift, and your various creative hobbies to still get up to rapid havoc?
I don't know.
I doubt Lumi could have bitten through the cable in that wreck even if she tried. Anyway, just keep clear of it. I'm gonna go get things ready.
So like my foot, I think he just won the day off work.
Let him enjoy himself. It seems to be dragging him down. I'm enjoying him having a bit more spring in his step. Was that a pun? Was it on purpose? I knew you were going to catch that. This is why we can't have nice things, Coco.
Except that we have all of the nice things. Our own personalized bedrooms, free meals, and an awesome dad.
Don't encourage her, please. You bully us enough. You get to eat a little revenge pie now and then, Lily. Don't! Coco. Sorry, I just have no idea why that tilts you so much. It's not a bad name, even. Your avarice for knowledge on that answer can choke itself just a little longer.
Lilac, we're your sisters. I think it'd be best if you stopped hiding so much from us. We may not be together forever like this, you know? Don't you wish that at least one person you've spent your whole life with could just accept you for who you are?
Please? Alright, just tonight. For now, at least, you can snoop around my room. Just don't touch things you feel you shouldn't, okay? I won't tell anyone what we see. We're sisters. We should be able to trust each other, right? It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't feel like my secrets are anything you're going to value me for.
If Coco's right about the sun, then I at least want to be as close to you two as possible, so I cannot die alone, you know? Much as it was scary, I want to happen just like in the dream. Dying not alone, but with my two sisters. I know that sounds sappy and kind of defeatist, but...
Gosh, Lumi, today Coco beat you up with a volley of books, and I gave you a lecture about being a little tougher, but you still can't hold a grudge at all, can you?
I save my grudges for criminals, not your silly sisterly antics.
You know, you look really cute, but also cool when you pull that face.
Oh, stop it, you.
You can free roam around the house as you please. When you're done finding all the flavor text, speak to Koyoshi in the kitchen. Lumi, this yogurt isn't even frozen anymore, and there's no way it's edible. You should get this plate washed. I'm actually curious what happened here.
I get a lot of frozen yogurt, but ended up being too much for me, so I fed some to Nama, and then...
Eyes bigger than your stomach. It's just as well I'm not really into off-pig fat.
What?
Another innocent childhood assumption crushed. Yeah, yogurt is made from fermented fat of dead, butchered animals, and you've been eating it and feeding it to your doll, you sicko!
Why do such horrible things have to taste so not horrible?
Sugar and artificial garbage goes a long way. See Coco if you need any advice on that. I'm this close to choking you, Lilac. Aren't you a bit old to be playing with dolls? Aren't you a bit young to be judging others for their maturity?
Just because I'm growing up doesn't mean I have to grow out of things I like.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like I play fool's advocate way too much. You are noticeably defensive of Lumi today. Probably because you feel bad. I would too. Oh, shut that horny perfumey trap of yours, Lilac. I could run it through with sharpies and it'd still be no less venomous. Did I just get owned? I can get you a more recent picture if you want. This one doesn't really capture my good side. Yeah, it makes the mistake of being centered on her face.
Whoa! Did I just hear sirens?
Fire truck is on the way. That'll teach you to tool with my emotions, gravedigger. That was savage, Coco. I'm so proud of you. You got me good. Lilac, the narcissistic bully and bitch of a sister I love too much not to tolerate. Slip up.
Oh, shoot, what did I say?
Be sharp. Miss N over there looks quite shocked at your flagrant language. Narcissist, megalomaniac, mirror image of Melitian. Which one suits you best, Lilac? Don't start. Is there some police officer that just has it out for Kyoshi or what? Arrest warrants for theft of government property? I just fed on most of them. I don't know who keeps submitting them, but they're always the same sort of hogwash. Perhaps someone is trying to get the gold of the best policewoman on the force, a fellow co-worker who may be jealous. How my spun girl here hasn't made more enemies is really surprising, honestly. Be careful, Lumi. Jealousy is ugly in wicked hands. For once, Coco and I agree on something. Ah, I see you are a woman of culture as well. You weirdos and your analogues. Lilac I can understand, but don't you have strict sleeping schedules to adhere to, Lumi? Analog clocks are way too obnoxious to wake up to. I'm not a very heavy sleeper, so this is enough. Huh. If I sung like this, I'd just go back to sleep. You wake up during sunbeams and cozy bird chirps. Lumi wakes up at night, so it's sorta different. To be honest, I don't know how you do it, Lumi. I'm impressed myself, to be honest. Staying up for at least 6 hours to do busy police work. Then you're awake most of the day, just for our sake.
That's why I tend to catch little power naps whenever I can, of course. They help a bunch.
You've never used this, have you? I always forget. What the heck happened here? Did your rabbits go feral? Wait, this isn't Lilac's handiwork?
I'll fetch him up. Sometimes I get a little carried away with my imagination.
This could prove to be interesting. If you start doing rain checks on her, I'm going to be sure to reshuffle your books as tidily as I can every night. Is it really such a crime to catalog my sister's worrisome behaviors for the sake of being concerned? It's just invasive and stupid. Mostly stupid.
Uh-oh, I'm being pulled in. The bed is laced with a potent, overwhelming coziness vibe. I can't possibly escape nappy justice now.
Drama queen. Wait, seriously? 777 is our emergency dial? Yes, so? Isn't that also a winning number for poker machines? 3 sevens equals you win basically all the money? Huh. Yeah, that is pretty weird.
It is a little strange that, But I've never had a late night call from some drunk asking about if he won money, so it seems to work alright. Uh-oh, I found Lumi's secret folder. Lilac, no, that's... Lily, if you ever want to see sunlight again, you will walk away from my PC and not go one click further. I'd do it, Lilac. She sounds deadly serious. Jeez, it's only soft called Yahweh or something, isn't it? That's none of our business. I'll refrain, mostly because an actually angry Lumi isn't fun. Sorry to get like that, but sometimes you've got to know where the caution tape is drawn. You handled that very professionally. I'm impressed, Lumi. Are you just printing rainbows? Ow, these things actually hurt my eyes. Oh, that's normal. This printer can print in colors only bees and art students can see. Why would anyone make this? Seriously, why? And why do you have it? Coco, you have a web of conspiracy in your room. Lilac, your room has a skeleton in it. I think I'm the only one here with a moderately sane room. Thank you. Well, okay, can't argue with that. Yep, you got us there, Lumi. I'm curious, what kind of tea do you prefer, Lumi? If it's Earl Grey, I'm going to have to politely punch you. Don't judge before you even know what she likes. Pretty big words coming from someone who beat her to a pulp with books today. Maybe I'll get you to read up since you're the one who actually deserves it. I'm not a sucker like Lumi. She was trying to catch them. Your hopeless accuracy was barely enough to bruise her. Oh, enough bickering, the pair of you. I like Blue Moon. I'm over Rising Sun, so what about you? I don't really drink tea. I'd probably like Lady Black, though. Is that even a thing? Lady Black tea bags? Oh, believe me, it's a thing. What a sicko. This is the investigation you're running? You, might want to not look into that too much. On my night shift, the less you know, the better, really. I was actually referring to your drool all over the pages. Trust you to miss the actual danger in view and pick Lumi up on her rare moments of unsanitary littering. It's even her room, Lilac. Have you no regard for etiquette at all? Etiquette, huh? Is that the paper doll you hide behind so you can pretend you're a decent person? None of this psychological crap in my bedroom, got it? Whoa, okay, fair enough. Can I try some of that? If I can try some of you, sure. So creepy. So cute. It's chicken Kiev and camembert cheese. I'm looking forward to the day you're too fat for those sashrooms. I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to the day you're too fat for those sash wings of yours to let you fly. So mean! I'm impressed, Coco, but that will never happen. Your ecchi about Fatbat will be a fantasy at best, I'm afraid. Well, at least you didn't get my kids for liking Yoe just once. I had a feeling I was forgetting something. Stop! You really like food, huh? How you don't like it is more as the room mind blower here. I'm sort of with Lilac on this one. You work so hard, it's surprising you don't have more calories to burn. I eat stuff, I just don't have it ready for consumption everywhere 24/7. That sounds like a problem you should correct. But I'll get fat. No need to worry. I'll just get you to do more exercise in your day life as well. No. You aren't old enough to drink?
Maybe you forgot, but I actually am. 18 is the legal drinking age.
Wasn't it 21?
No? Why would it be that? That's just silly.
Is this blood?
No, it's ketchup. Don't be ridiculous. I'm bad at using condiments. Well, it's your room, so thankfully I know to clean up the mess this once. You're so funny, Coco. I play doctor sometimes. On a skeleton? If you are here to take an issue with Mr. Bones' condition, at least don't do it in earshot. Think of how upset he would be.
You know, it's easy to tell you're jesting when you show concern over people's feelings, or skeleton doll feelings.
Oh, snap. Nothing fools the bunny girl. My loot. Touch it and you suffer. Exploit my invitation and be subjected to an endless wave of immoral blackmail. Oh, shoot. Nothing gets past lilac, does it? Well, you can take a look if you want. I'm just a little protective of it for some reason.
Duh, I never knew you could be so motherly.
And I've got more than just a couple surprises in me. The moon at dusk. Red moon, huh? Should I judge you? The condition of entering my room was that you weren't to judge me for my artistic manner, something you've so far done a terrible job of upholding.
I wouldn't worry. At least yours is interesting. Coco just has a boring yellow sun. What? So cruel.
Get wrecked. It's my charming window to the outside world. It's quite nice. Is that red cedar? Yes. How did you know that? When you hang around with as many trees as I do, you tend to take an interest in the topic.
I think this is the closest I've seen you two to really getting along, and it's bonding over wood.
Don't say that. That's so embarrassing, idiot.
That'll teach you to judge me for my reading material.
Looty loomy.
You want me to embarrass you too?
Savage. I'm so fucking proud of her. It's just a clock, albeit a rather fancy one. Wouldn't you prefer a digital clock? Reading analog is such a pain. I like the chimes and bells. It plays too much to replace it with that obnoxious garbage.
Duh, you like the dongs.
Please don't. Don't look in the barrel. Its contents aren't for your eyes. Despite my curiosity, opening it may require several more iota of muscle power than I'm willing to invest. Lilac, I have to wonder why you're so secretive. I have much to hide. Yikes. It's a photo of an exotic woman and some paperwork. Why are you grinning about that? You have no idea.
You just grin to be creepy.
You're not wrong. Be warned, any who read that are damned. Who is Malat? Fictional character from a book. You probably wouldn't like it. Wanna bet? I have to wonder, do you ever actually sleep? You do, don't you? Yes, but never mind. Stop falling to sleep in that place, please. Zoe. Who is she? I call her Malat. I drew her based off of a book I read.
Duh, you drew fan art.
I suppose you could see it that way. Don't judge me, please.
I wasn't judging you. I think your willingness to draw a character you admire is cool. And you gonna go on at me for being insecure? Don't even go there, girlfriend. Scary. Ugh. Symbology. You find any ties in this stuff yet? Not yet, unfortunately. Some of these symbols are very vague, while others are far too readable, but with no visible links inside. Hey, since when were you interested in any of this anyway? Maybe I'll tell you later. What's with that weird triangle? It's just the Venice Tech logo. They make most of the computers and technology on this island. Oh. Kinda weird for so much stuff to have it. It's all over the place. Are you trying to give me more things to conspiracize about? Just maybe I am. Noted. This could actually be interesting. Lumi, what have you done? I have some important numbers on the sticky note beside the phone. These don't look like phone numbers. They're not. It's such a pleasant, adoring lamp. I haven't been able to bring myself to switch it off. Wait, is this a recipe for rabbit stew? Lumi's gonna flip her. Holy cow, is that a recipe for dead slaughtered rabbit? Yeah, seems Coco is a rabbit flesh-eating monster. Make her pay. Sorry, Lumi, I'm not sure I should tell you, but rabbit meat is pretty yummy. You're a white twit sometimes. Your face was priceless, Coco. You look like you just admitted to a shameful war crime. What? Oh gosh, I'm dying. Don't fret, Coco. I like rabbits, but it's not like I'm all pater about them or anything. Pater about them? What do you think this is, Earth? Oh, shut up and bounce with it. Wait. I'm on here, and you suspect I'm a vampire? That is so silly. Well, it's called a web of conspiracy, not a web of truth. The smartest thing I've heard from your mouth today. The amount she's actually got on you is worrying, Lilac. As if Lilac could pull a double agency off. She's too lazy. It's a conspiracy at most. Wow, here I am offering you the first sliver of place you barely deserve, and you can't even take it without biting me. You truly are savage like the monkey you exhibit. Who taught you these terrible manners? I'm kidding. That's definitely on me. Do you even know what this does? No idea. It's just a part of the room. Koyoshi mentioned at one point it was used for air conditioning, but now it's just sort of a work in progress. This house is full of strange things when you think about it. I mean, look at your damn window, Coco. You're a strange thing, Lilac. She's not wrong, you know. Oh, and you two are the normal straight-laced as it gets? Give me a break. You have a freaking book fetish, Coco. And this is about when my temper begins to rise. Don't tempt me to annoy you further. You know I could drive you insane if I wanted. Oh, you don't have Twilight. I don't read garbage. Only force myself to tolerate it when it's my sister. Not bad. I'll give you an E for effort on that one, Coco. You're some kind of masochist, aren't you? Stop making this about me. Ooh, I'm feeling sleepy already.
That calm afternoon sunlight is so... Snap out of it, I only permit Loom to do that. Do what? Fall asleep on us when you get a wee bit tired. Don't fret, Loomy. There's no one more deserving to use me as the temporary bed. That was kinda creepy, but also kinda adorable how you put it. Shush. Seems you've been taking good care of Aishith. I don't know why, but I feel like these dolls are symbolic. I mean, we all have one. They all have a pretty weird name, and... Coco, just because you've gone by a word of conspiracy doesn't mean a new plot is afoot. How many times are you going to do this today, Loomy? I'd be honored if I were you. She doesn't fall asleep in just anyone's rack. She's getting a little heavy for this. Walk it off, you pussy. Nice pansies. I don't think they're pansies. Oh, you thought I was talking about the flowers. Rude. Also kind of ham-handed. I'm not the one with bacon jerky stashed under her bed. Good to know nothing is at all sacred to you. What does that even mean? Wow, I'm surprised you still have kids' books in here. They slay me. Just because they're written for kids doesn't mean they aren't well written. Duh, I love some in the Firefly too. Wait, Lilac! What? Is there something hidden behind here I'm not supposed to see? Can you not intrude so invasively? It's embarrassing, okay? I understand. Did you ever find out what happens when you try to wash that sash of yours, Lilac? It hisses at me for a bit, but then comes down. What about your weird sash that is also sort of like a monkey's tail for some reason? It acts like it's the first flea dip it's never had. Every time. Having a chain garment sure is weird. Agreed, but damn if I don't like hanging upside down like a monkey. It's very silly and very fun. I won't question having a power flight either. It's pretty swell. How often do you have trouble washing your slippers, Loomy? My little bunnies are well behaved, and Bounty is ever right after. So I suppose you're kid mode. Well, she is 15. Always your black hair seems to clog the sink, Lilac. Sounds like some spunky short-haired bitch is jealous. No, not at all. I just liked it back when I could look at the sink and not regret that I'll probably be the one who has to unclog it. I'm surprised my hair isn't in there more often. It is pretty long. It's blue, so it probably just camouflages among the porcelain. Lilac stands out. Like a web of black spidery jealousy? I'm not jealous. I know Kyoshi loves tea, but this is not really the place for it. Duh, you're like the mother he doesn't even want. Wow, mean. Oh, I was wondering if he found out about that. You broke his only glass vase? I only touched it. It did the whole falling off the bench and shattering thing itself. You're an even worse lay than I am. Don't remind me. Boring. Arrest warrants? Probably for loud infants causing ruckus. Well, you just include yourself in that rather pitiful attempt at sass. Except that I'm not an infant. I'm 18, remember? Miss 17 and Miss 15. You still act like an infant and you're probably the loudest. I'm sure Loomy agrees. What?
Hey, where'd go Mr. Rubber Ducky? I don't know.
Say something mildly believable so she doesn't turn this into a full-out investigation, please. Too late. I've already caution taped the scene. This area is now off limits. What have I done? Remember that time the three of us all bathed together? I would rather not.
Oh, come on, Coco. It was fun.
I had more fun with my candy affixation. Jeez, you're so insecure. Looks like my job to toughen you up isn't nearly complete yet. Wow, what a boring object! You drink wine in here? You're really weird, you know that. Says the girl who would probably marry her books if it was legal. It's more a sanitary thing, Lilac. Can you two not fight over this? I'm with Lumi. This really isn't worth a tiff.
Thank you.
You can deal with this one on your own. Jeez, Lilac, you have a lot of black hairs falling out. No more than you, really. Coco just notices because she's jealous as all hell. Oh yes, I'm really jealous of not having a rat's nest wherever I go. Seriously, you found me out. You know, Coco, if you fought it less, I'd be more willing to tell you things I'm jealous of about you. Ah, you know you're really capable of envy. You think you're just it, don't you? I'm not quite as self-obsessed as you're implying, but whatever. Extra boring. You read this? Don't insult my taste in literature, or so help me God, I will take all of your insecurities, pile them in a bowl, and then put the world's biggest spotlight over them. I wasn't judging you, Mr. Defensive. I was asking an innocuous question. Talk about insecure. Hard to tell sometimes. Lumi, stop falling asleep in my rack while we're standing around all these unsanitary things. Sorry. Hey, is that... Are you flushing things down here that you shouldn't be? That's none of your business. Besides, that's so embarrassing to even talk about. Ooh, why, someone's in trouble. Actually, Lumi, we should keep this between us. Not only because it might actually make Coco snap, but I might be able to make use of it later. Your blackmailing is just the worst. Well, if you behave, you won't have to ever worry, will you? Gosh, you're such a bully, Lilac. Someone has to be. Lumi, your reading material is, well, I won't judge you for it, but I'd never expect that you'd be into it. Miss Chipper's beans.
I'll have you know, beans do not near compare to my chipperness. Not even chips do, and you can't spell chipper without them. That's a down chipper I am.
Just don't flaunt your yaoi in public.
I would never. Let you catch me.
What was that?
What?
Never mind. I'd be telling on her if I wasn't so damn proud of her. Are you actually...
Stop being such a creepo. What I do with my yaoi is my business.
Honestly, Lilac, could you be any less far up both of our asses at this point? You really don't want me to answer that. Oh, don't give me that look.